Alright, and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, of course. I'm your host, Christian, and we'll, of course, be talking about what I talk about mainly on this channel, and that will be The Walking Dead. Now, last night, or, well, tonight when I'm recording this, we got episode 913 titled Choke Point, which I thought this was a really good episode. We finally got to see Daryl vs. Beta, which was shown in the trailers so many times, and I personally was blown. I thought it was a really cool fight scene. Um, it was a really good episode. We got to see a lot of stuff with Henry and Lydia, and seeing their relationship evolve, which I think is pretty cool. Henry, yeah, at times he can be annoying. He was pretty okay this episode. We got to see more of Dog. We get to love Dog. We really got to see what Beta can do. We were introduced to the Roadmen, I think they're called this episode. The Highwaymen this episode. They seem to be a pretty okay group. There's a really funny interrogation scene with Ezekiel, Carol, Jerry, and the Highwaymen. It was really cool. They ended up making a deal about protecting the highway or the road for just to go see a movie, which I thought that was pretty funny. And there was another part during the interrogation where Jerry was like, just whispered to Ezekiel that he wanted his sword back, and Ezekiel was just like, and Jerry would like his sword back. So I thought that was a pretty funny scene. Did enjoy that. Definitely one of the highlights of this episode. Another one was looks like they're going to Alexandria, as we know from the sneak peek for next week's episode. They are in Alexandria in the trailer. There's 3 episodes left of season 2, which is pretty cool. I'm definitely excited for those last 3 episodes, and I wonder what's going to happen in them. Hopefully soon we do get the Pike reveal. I think that's going to be insane to see who actually got you know, is going to be killed by Alpha. And if you guys don't know, in the comics, around this time, there's this thing called the Border, or the Whisper Border, or the Tragedy of the Fair, where a bunch of people get killed by the Whispers and their heads on pikes, which is hopefully going to be happening within these 3 episodes. As we do know, next week's episode is a flashback, but we're not talking about it next week. Anyways, more back onto this week. We got to see Daryl change a lot. By the end of the episode, he decided that Lydia was going with them. That the whole thing just didn't want her around. The fight between Daryl vs. Beta is really cool. Although one thing I do have to say is I don't know how he lived from that fall. That was a pretty high up drop for him to just go like splat right down and not take like a single bit of damage. I thought that was kind of weird, but you know, what can you do? Another thing was, again, going back to Henry and Liv's relationship. I thought that was really cool. I'm really enjoying it so far. I guess this is kind of like the apocalypse. Like Rose, you know, you'd give the girl Rose on a date. He made her a stick like his, except he had to flex a little bit. I believe she was like, yours doesn't have a plan. He was like, I don't need one. So yeah, that was pretty cool. A really cool way they discovered to sort the Whispers out from the Walkers was block off the stairway so the Walkers couldn't climb up, and then only the Whispers could get up there, which I thought that was really smart. And I was like, whoa, okay. They got some skill. We did get to see Henry take out some Whispers in this episode. It was pretty cool. Morgan definitely taught him how to use the stick well. Henry did end up getting stabbed in the leg by a Whisper, so that's why they're heading over to Alexandria. Then I'm guessing they'll probably be heading over to the fair. So I think that's going to be pretty insane. We know we got the Whispers on their back, and I'm so excited to see what's going to be happening, what twists they'll do. I'm hoping what happens in the comic. Certain characters don't die like they do in the comic, but I don't know. Definitely excited. We got to see Tara and them again. They were rescued by the Highwayman or the Roadman, whatever they're called. I already forgot. I wonder if there'll be some of the Pike victims. I think that'll be pretty interesting. I'm really liking the relationship between Daryl and Connie. I believe that's her name. She's really cool. If you guys don't know who she is a deaf character. I think she's really cool. I'm enjoying her so far, even though she can't really hear. So sometimes she makes her an easy target for the whispers. But I do hope she'll be around for more. And it looks like they might be doing something with her and Daryl. I think that's cool. You know, Daryl's an old man. He needs a girl. And Dog. This episode was really good. He was the goodest boy of them all. He took out a whisper right when he was about to kill Henry. And that was it from this episode. A decent amount of action happened this episode. Not too much went on with Alexandria. I don't even think we saw Alexandria this episode. We saw a little bit of the Hilltop group on the road when they're clearing off the trees. Other than that, this was really focused on the Kingdom and Daryl and Henry. And I'm excited to see what happens for the season finale. I'd give this episode 8 out of 10. It was really good, just definitely not the best. And I'm excited to see where the relationship between Henry and Lydia goes, and what's going on with the Whispers, and who will end up on a Pike in the season finale. And that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a big thumbs up and tell me what you guys think of the episode down below. Hopefully Jacob and Devontae will have some content of their side out. I know really all this channel has been, as of right now, has been Walking Dead videos. But yeah, as usual, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.